Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Batman issue 47. This is part 3 of The Gift, and it starts off with Bruce Wayne shooting at standees of Catwoman and Batman, and he's got Booster Gold chained up in the Batcave, or what would have been the Batcave if Booster hadn't gone back in time to change things. And Booster Gold is standing around seemingly insane, talking about himself. This mess was written by Tom King with art by Tony S. Daniel, inks by Tony Daniel, Danny Miki, and Sandra Floria. Editor was Jamie Rich. Associate editor was Brittany Holzner. Bruce Wayne is forcing Booster to take him back in time to stop his father's death, and he gets Booster all cleaned up, and he's repaired Skeets for the most part, and they end up going back in time, not to when this Bruce Wayne wanted to go, but further back to Crime Alley. Booster's plan is to stop himself from altering the past so that Bruce Wayne's parents actually do die, and it's kind of a convoluted mess. So there's two Boosters now because the first one shows up, realizes that this one's here to stop him from doing it, and then the noise from the battle gets Thomas and Martha Wayne to divert down Crime Alley to avoid what they think might be an incident, and that ends up getting them shot. Old Bruce Wayne sees young Bruce Wayne seeing this, and he kills himself right in front of Booster. And Booster Gold is explaining all this to real Batman and Catwoman, and I don't know why you would ever tell anyone that you did this, but he's trying to get the smudges off his goggles, and it's not working, and he's all disturbed about it. This is sociopathic. Only a crazy person would have done any of this. Booster Gold comes off like a psycho through the entire thing, and in the first issue he watched Green Lantern kill himself, and he kind of got off on it. So why he's upset about seeing Wayne do it is beyond me. The whole thing is just bad storytelling. It's one of those stories that makes heroes look bad, and Booster Gold wants nothing more than to be a hero. I don't think he would subject his friends to this kind of torture where he goes back in time and shows them the life they could have had. It's horrifically evil. I think the portrayal of Booster Gold is awful. The fact that he would go back and tell Batman and Catwoman that he did this is psychotic. Batman would lock him up in Arkham for this. This is psychotic. So I didn't like this story. I thought the whole thing was just crapping on Booster Gold and telling this really depressing story of what Batman could have had. Just like the story of Superman that they did with Booster Gold, but that was done much better and handled with more maturity, and Booster Gold didn't act like a creepy lunatic in that one. I don't think that I would recommend this issue or even this entire Tom King run. Every issue is just more and more depressingly painful to read and disturbing on some level. I think Tom King may have some personal issues to work with that he needs to see someone about, because this reads like a really, really disturbing therapy journal. I thought the Captain America work by Mark Waid was creepy. This is so much worse. So I'm really hoping to just get through the next several issues, and I really hope they get better. This was not something I'm happy I read. This is not something I would ever recommend. That being said, that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you like the video, give a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any future reviews. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.